Welcome back. You're still with us on Startup Street. The Young Entrepreneurs Fund, a $10 million initiative, was launched by marketing strategist Harshvardhan Chauhaan. YEF allocates grants ranging from $10,000 to $250,000 to early-stage pre-revenue ideas, prioritizing societal impact and scalable solutions over traditional business metrics. Joining us now to discuss the fund and its agenda is Harshvardhan Chauhaan himself, the founding visionary and chief belief officer of Bharat YEF. Harshvardhan, thank you so much for joining us on Startup Street, and that's quite a designation that you have given yourself there. But, before we get to everything, your career has been defined by scaling hyper-growth startups and redefining brand psychology, right? How has your journey shaped your vision for the Young Entrepreneurs Fund?
Absolutely. I think at the onset, namaskar, Arundhati, and to all our viewers. I'm humbled and it's a pleasure to be at your network and channel. I think, as you rightly said, my entire career had been built around, on both sides, 0 to 1 journey, building startups from scratch, whether it has been contributed in my own writing capacity to very early stage startups, which became a unicorn. At the same time, dabbling into large legacy change management and large corporates with the likes of Godrej, TLF, RP Sanjeev Goenka Group, and Trident Group. I think at a right time, I got the realization of balancing between my karma and dharma, while the corporate endeavors had been my dharma of sustaining my own livelihood. The karma became to endeavor to pick up a bigger aspiration and a challenge, which would become the voice of Bharat. And that's what emanates Bharat YEF, where a strong belief has been, where I believe that the VC ecosystem in the country has been largely broken, specifically for the innovators in tier 2, tier 3 sectors, people who are innovating in agri-tech, deep tech, climate tech, and who do not get the opportunity of getting possibly through the doors of a traditional VC. And hence, it's a diagonally opposite approach at Bharat YEF.
Right, absolutely. And if we can get to the fund, the Young Entrepreneurs Fund offers grants ranging from $10,000 to $250,000, right? Which is a significant departure from traditional equity-based funding. If you could sort of, tell us which ideas or founders are how do you determine this, are most deserving of these grants? And what are the kind of impact that you're hoping to see in return?
Brilliant question, Arundhati. I think it's a complete departure from the traditional VC ecosystem, where I believe that it's not a few individuals who can decide which idea is the best. It's not few conferences, few pitches, and we wanted to make it truly democratic. So on 14th of April, we made world's first intuitive platform, BharatYEF.com Live. It's a platform which is a flywheel in itself. It's India's own Y Combinator. So at idea stage, there are at one level Bharat Karmyogis, who are ideators and who, in a very UGC fashion, submit their ideas with a small pitch which is posted on Instagram for the world to see. Their ideas are visible to the citizens of India, who in a gamified fashion, they are not putting in their real money, but it's like gamified crowdfunding, where they say, hey, I like the idea and I would have ideally put in my own 50,000. So the meter goes on and you can see an impact where the entire Bharat has pledged, let's say, 2 crores on a particular business, which is a strong barometer. But the strongest hook of Bharat YEF is Bharat Fellowships. Bharat Fellowships are internships ranging from 3 months to 12 months, typically IITs, IIMs, SRCCs, Hindus of the world. And it's one of the world's, we say, most coveted internships, where there's a real VC experience, where the talent of the country from IITs, IIMs directly mentor a grassroots level innovator and completely over the platform, very automated, leveraging AI and ML, which basically means that the flywheel is covering 3 big pillars. Somebody who's an agriculturist and an innovator in the Bhagalpur of Bharat gets a great mentorship from IIT student, and they both come together and they move from an idea to MVP.
Absolutely. We're running out of time, but if you could quickly tell us, with your focus on deep tech, clean energy and rural platforms, what emerging trends or technologies do you believe have the potential to reshape India's economic landscape in the next decade?
Arundhati, on this question, I think I would have a strong synergy with the government of India, what the vision of Narendra Modi ji and Piyush Goyal ji also have been, and he has been very articulate during the startup Mahakumbh. So we strongly believe national IPs, deep tech and agri-tech is the one where we're investing. We're not investing for an exit cycle for next 5 years or 10 years. We're looking for Viksit Bharat 2047. And we have very early backers who are corporate stalwarts, the likes of Devendra Chawla, the CEO of Green Cell Mobility, TC as he's known, and more such corporate stalwarts who have been backing up our fund in terms of not just capital, but a whole lot of intellectual capital, mentorship, etc., that they come up with. And hence, the focus would remain to reach out to the tier 2, tier 3 innovators, get the next Viksit Bharat 2047 ideas for agri-tech, for clean tech, for deep tech, and most importantly, support truly the national IPs, which would make India at the map of the world and truly to realize the dream of Viksit Bharat.
All right, Harshvardhan.